regret what I'm doing after this.
But to add on, yeah, so it's been a complete 180
Yeah.
from when you first started, right? Yeah, I think that's actually very important because people only when they want to set goals, they only think about the physical outlook, right? They don't actually understand how important it is for them to, I think, to have the right mindset before that even happens. Because if you have the right mindset and you set your mind on it, right? So for him, battling depression was like a crucial factor in him doing this. So he was pretty much willing to do whatever it took to kind of get to where he is now. And I think that should be how it is. If for anyone, it doesn't mean you have to go get a coach, but of course it would help. But, if you start your own journey, you have to make sure you kind of follow through it. Don't give yourself that excuse.
Don't do it don't do it half-assed.
Yeah. I actually, on that point alone, I think there's a big thing going on, like the 80-20, right? In terms of nutrition, right? 80% clean and 20% whatever it is, right? But I actually don't really like that. For me, it's you're 100% all in or you're all out. Because in the beginning, if you give yourself that type of excuse, chances are you're probably just going to fall short of where you could be, right? Of what you wanted to achieve. And I think that transformation, right? I still have that picture still, right? Because from the second to third picture, it just speaks like, first to second is good, right? Trust me, a lot of people would want to get there, but from second to third, that's what, will kind of set you apart, right? And a lot of things have to happen before you get there.
Yeah, I think going back to the whole idea of that 80-20 thing, a lot of people now, I got this from, Athlean X, the YouTube guy? Yeah, a lot of people now, they're always talking about something they're on, like they're on a diet, like I'm on intermittent fasting, or I'm doing keto, that kind of thing, right? But the thing is, with like the issue with that is, they still have the mentality of being on it, right? And exactly what Athlean X says is that there's going to be a point, that just means when you say you're on it, there's going to be a point where you're off of it.
Yeah.
Right? It's not something you're adapting to, it's something you're doing just for a little bit, and then we'll see where it gets. So it's like, it's the hardest part will be at the beginning, right? And that's probably going to be the most extreme part, because that's when you're going to have to throw yourself into the deep and just we just wait to come out the other end. But you shouldn't come out the other end thinking, all right, done, I'm going to go back to my old ways now. It's like if you get sent to jail and you walk out thinking, all right, cool, that was a good stint in jail, let's go back to robbing banks. You should learn something from what the mistakes you did in the past and then come out better. So I wouldn't say you should go out there and like ignore all keto. They're all methods of eating. They're all eating habits. But like, find one that works for you, I guess.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Just adapt it
Stick to it.
Stick to it. And if you don't like the way you look now, it's probably because of something you've been doing for the past God knows how many years. If you're 30 years old, it's 29 years of bad habits that got you here.
And you got to undo all that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like 30 minutes in the gym is not going to undo 30 years of everything else. So,
right. Yeah.
What's the point of staying on a diet for 30 days? You think after 30 days you're going to fix everything that's happened for the past 30 years? No. It's going to probably take another 30 years for you to, you know what I mean? So it's just...
Just be part of the lifestyle.
Yeah. And like, when it becomes part of lifestyle, I think, after he's already achieved his goal, right? I think you also set another goal for you within that year. So 2019 was a big year for you, where after you kind of already achieved your dream body, it doesn't end there actually, right? Because when you start to see progress, you want to keep improving yourself, right? And I think you had I think it was you were a bit nervous, you're a bit hesitant, but I think you're like, okay, I'm going to do it, I'm going to commit. You wanted to join the Playground Combine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was your first competition, was it?
Have a fitness.
Yeah, fitness competition. Yeah, and can you tell us like what was your thought process going into that? Because I remember when you approached me, I was like, actually that's actually not a bad goal to shoot for, because you've already had the foundation developed, right? But I'm just curious, like from when we first started until when you finished, like what was that like? I mean,
I think before I actually registered for Combine, you know, like everybody in the gym is so supportive, like, oh Eugene, you did so well, you know, you've come so far, da da da. You know, I think maybe Combine is something that you should be doing or be looking, you know, into. So the belief that everybody had for me, especially you as my coach and all the other coaches in the gym. See how easy I give compliments? Yeah. It actually gave me the confidence to actually sign up. You know, signing up is very easy. So
I think it was like one of the first sign up also.
Yeah. So when I sign up, you know,
there's no backing out.
Yeah. So and I know that, you know, if it's hard. Like you lost so much weight and you're already at where you are, and when you continuously work out so hard and it's painful and stuff, you don't know what you're doing it for, right? So you know, signing up for, you know, new goals, competitions and stuff, right? It gives me a reason to continue doing what I'm doing with a purpose. So it makes it easier every day I come to the gym, I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm doing it for.
Yeah, just to add on to that, I think that was very important what you said is you're constantly trying to find, you know, and set new goals for yourself. I mean, even if you've already achieved it, right? It doesn't stop there, and it only starts to progress. And you know, you actually, you know, being his first fitness competition, he actually did quite well. I mean, in terms of not knowing what to expect, and I'm sure you're going to be back again this year, right?
Amateur.
Yeah. Well, listen, amateur is a highly competitive category.
Did you not see how competitive it was this year last year?
Yeah. But I think now that you've already got your feet wet, you know what to expect. So I think that's pretty cool. And so I think everyone wants to know what's next. What's in store for you in 2020?
Doing a body physique competition in May.
In May. I think Dan is doing it as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got two people here who's going to be doing a physique competition. And I'm just curious, like why suddenly did you choose? I mean, I guess you just want to kind of explore all avenues of.
No, I think for me is because when I realized that the lack of knowledge regarding nutrition and, like you said, how I unable to eyeball my food and know what I'm actually eating, you know, joining these competitions actually kind of helped me see things or understand nutrition way better.
It's like an eye opener. You
Exactly.
understand like how much is actually in this serving of food, right?
Yeah, or how much I should be eating a day to lose weight, how much should I be eating to gain, you know, and things like that. So
that's definitely like the next step, the next level, I would say, for anyone who's trying to kind of, you know, to improve their physique even further, right? And I think it's good because you guys can keep each other accountable in this way.
I think what it is about competitions as well is that it's exactly what you did for Combine. It's a good push. It's a good target to work towards. But the thing is, like,
it gets you outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
that's and that's what a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah, because if you take the leap and shell out the money and say, all right, I'm definitely going for this, you don't want to be that person who's like, actually, no, I'm not going to do that after having built up. It's
commit to it.
Commit to it.
Yes. Again, you're all in or you're all out.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I mean, on the topic of New Year's resolutioners, it's exactly that. Commit to it.
Yeah. Commit.
You're not going to see I have a theory. Most resolutioners only make it to March. 3 months in, right? After March, if they're still there, they're the ones that you know will see changes.
Yes.
Are actually dedicated, and it's not just a whim of I feel like losing weight.
that's what they call hot chicken shit.
Again.
Hangat tahi ayam.
Well, fuck.
Wow.
Hot chicken shit. That's the new one there. It must be a Penang thing.
Come on.
Oh, Chinese New Year is coming up for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Both of you, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
All of us.
Yeah. But again,
We're Malaysians.
Yeah, start to Malaysia.
But here's the thing: if you know, you understand, like, at least you have the basic of nutrition, how to eat. I think that, you know, going to Chinese New Year, you'll be able to kind of adjust a little bit better. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's all it is. It's just, you got to make it work for yourself. And no matter what stage it is, if you're just maintaining, you want to lose weight, you want to gain, right? That's how it is.
I used to be so scared going into festive seasons. Like Christmas, New Year's, Chinese New Year's.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I used to be so scared.
The thing is, if you plan it out well, right? If you plan it out well, you can still enjoy yourself during the seasons.
Yes.
There's nothing saying that you can't. You just plan it out well.
Yes, correct. Yeah, but what happens is a lot of people just overindulge, and then
it's usually the cookies.
It's the cookies. I agree. Yeah, it's hard to kind of
stop.
Yes.
Don't start.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, on that note.
Yeah, and that's it. I think I want to thank you, Jing, for coming here today. And
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yeah, no, definitely, it's our pleasure. And I think you probably gave a lot of insight to a lot of people out there who are probably struggling. So I think it's going to help them to kind of figure out what their next step is going to be.
Yeah.
So
that's it for us, guys. Guys and girls, have a good Chinese New Year. To everybody that's celebrating.
Enjoy your Yes.
Is it right hand over?
Say something.
Right hand over. Does it not matter?
Well, usually it's...
I don't know. If you're left,
it's always left.
Come on, just...
Okay, don't hate.
Okay, with that, we're signing off. See you guys for the next chapter.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.